Hey guys, downtime stream, and I have. Oh, sorry, not downtime stream. This is for the dev stream. My bad.
Not like this.
Not like this. And I have with me the one and only, the illustrious humanist.
What an introduction.
I know, right?
Nice to be with you here today.
Okay, guys. So we got a couple cool things for you tonight or today, evening-ish. Or
Just past lunchtime, Niv.
It's
I know
evening.
you're on a different schedule, buddy.
yes.
But yeah, we got
it's about
some
time.
good stuff for you,
About
definitely.
right. So we got a few things we're gonna reveal today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about some interesting treats,
Little treats, little tidbits,
tidbits,
little hints.
just the bits.
Yeah. No, I've got the notes in front of me here. There's some things that are going to be interesting to hear, to see.
So we got a community match coming up soon too that we're gonna be doing, and we've invited quite a few high tier players. So we're gonna. We're just waiting on a certain someone.
I said get Joseph in there. I want to see some fireworks.
You want to see some fireworks?
Myself.
He's got to accept. I'm sorry. That's how it works.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works. I see a couple people. Okay. We have.
I see Mac Daddy B in here.
There's Maurice the
Maurice the Beast.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Since Joseph is not there, I will be taking Joseph's spot.
Put me in, coach.
I've got this, guys. Don't worry.
When you're the coach and the player.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get wrecked.
And you make the party.
Okay.
Well, this will be good. Looks like I'll do a little casting over your shoulder from your camera.
You're going to
And just like talk about
me.
Niv the whole
I'm gonna
time.
get trash talked again, guys.
I never do that.
Every time.
All right.
Cool. It's cool. So, draft is starting. How are you liking this patch? I haven't really gotten to talk to you much about it. I know you love your Ozo, and
Yeah, no, it's been good. I mean, if you bring up Oza right off the bat, Oza's just gotten a little bit more love, like every patch, slightly a little bit better, a little bit cleaner.
I'm curious, what are your thoughts on him? Like, do you think he needs love, or
I think he needs a little love. I mean, you can force it and make it work, right?
Yeah.
But it's just not ideal. Not ideal, right? There's a lot of picks that just counter it so hard immediately, and like, lead you with the Lance right off the bat. Like, this is such a hard counter to Ozo, and there's a lot of times it's hard to take it out in the draft early. So you have to wait for like an almost idle draft to be able to pull it out. Ringo locked in. No surprises there. Ringo's in a pretty incredible place right now. Do you care about your Ringo? Like you like your weapon Ringo? You like your CP Ringo?
I prefer weapon, honestly. I think it's definitely the better way to go generally, but CP Ringo definitely has his niche.
Yeah, he does.
Like, there are just some matchups where it's just really good into
Yeah.
it. It's got high burst damage, high consistent damage, and if you don't reflex block the ult, you literally won the fight.
Well, that's what I like about it. It forces, like, there's abilities that force the reflex out of players in the game, and that's definitely one of them. I also feel like CP Ringo is like one hero that you can be behind on and actually still have an impact in the game.
Heroes.
Alpha's gonna come through. Dude, Alpha's in a good place.
Dude, did you see Von C's alpha yesterday?
Yep.
I was so excited. I'm like, yeah!
Yeah, I saw you in
finally.
chat. I had to say what's up. Yeah, that was a great matchup. But the CP Alpha its area of effect damage, its durability, and allows your carry to just sit back at range, and it's really hard to deal with that. Like, you have to commit fully onto the carry.
I know,
you know?
right? But like, while you have to fully commit, you can do dives with her that you just possibly couldn't do with any other character.
Right.
The existence of that second health bar.
It's pretty good.
Start with.
But I just remind you, Niv, you don't start with the second life. You're gonna have to get a couple levels here first
What are you talking about?
before you can ultimate.
Well, no, the passive is.
Well, the
same.
passive, yeah. Before you can trigger it, actually. So, all right, guys, we're into the game. I'm casting off of Niv's tablet over here. This is will be pretty good. The camera, I've actually got a screen in front of me too. It's kind of small.
That is
screen.
an aggressive move on their part.
Look at these guys flexing right here in the tri-bush. They don't want to let you in. You can't pick Lance and miss an impel like that, can you, Nivmet? Leiju taking pretty good damage. Nivmet's locked in. Gets that kill. First blood. 100 gold off the bat. No big deal here for Nivmet. You see the concentration on his face, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a 1-for-1.
I was actually trying to move in between Maurice and, you know what, let's go ahead and get a couple of these.
Oh, easy peasy right there.
Oh.
It's actually going to be a triple kill coming through. Who is that playing? Is that Mac Daddy? No.
Mac Daddy's on Ringo.
Oh, he's on the
Maurice
Ringo.
on Alpha. And
those
then
names are so small. Yeah, that Kestrel just absolutely cleaned up, though. We saw a lot of the CP Kestrel as of late. It's been pretty strong. I think it's more trolly than strong, really.
Trolly?
Yeah. It's cheese. It's so cheese. We saw Finn with the CP Kessie yesterday a little bit as well. The Finn CP Kestrel, if you're landing your combos, that's pretty devastating.
Get out of here, Lance. Okay.
All right, Nivnet. So what's going through your mind as an Arden up against this Lance right here?
Whoa! What's going on is I need to get out the hell out of here, man.
Dang, boots activated?
Boots activated.
So it's gonna be boots on cooldown, team. Nivmet's in a tough place. Not full health, sitting here, just waiting for last hits to regen him up. That's a tough place to be in. Nivmet stunned up against the wall. A self Vanguard.
Get out of the lane. Go away.
Yeah.
What is this?
I would, but your jungler's farming up though. Yeah, Alpha's just farming up, happy to do so. Nivmet, self Vanguard again. It's all calculated here.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. I like how Mac Daddy B just lets you take the majority of the damage and then you just self Vanguard yourself.
I self tanked it in front of him. Like I stood in front and Vanguarded myself.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Impale off the mark. Insta good. So you're gonna get insta wrecked. Another self Vanguard Nivmet. Smells blood. Mac Daddy B does
there
too.
We go,
Gets
boy.
it. Easy Katka. Oh, Maurice the Beast comes up. Look at that level 4 Alpha. He's in there. This should be a pretty easy kill. And what was that? Is that name Garbage? I can't read it.
It's garbage.
Garbage?
Garbage.
Garbage. Oh no. Garbage rotation.
Oh, come on, Mac. Can't miss those.
All right, there's that Vanguard onto the Ringo. The Impale is going to land. Get the involvement backwards.
Mac, I'm sorry.
Daddy
I
B.
cannot save you. There's...
you know, it's all right. Maybe next time he'll have an Arden nearby with Vanguard ready to go.
I used it on him. What do you want from me?
I mean, I'm not controlling Cameron Nivmet. If I miss something, you know.
You can see my cooldown. You can literally see it. It's on my screen.
I'm trolling you a little bit. It's okay.
I know.
So Niv, miners in jungle shop have spawned. Things getting a little more interesting here. This Alpha is going to be actually a legit problem, though. It feels like a garbage.
Ow.
Forced out. Down into the tri-bush here.
It's okay. I've got a fountain. I don't have a fountain.
You hold that mustache bush down like you're a Finn, man.
It's mine.
Just plug that up.
It's my bush. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just get out of here. I mean, that's the thing. You hold control of that bush right there. Makes all the rotation so much harder.
I was not in that.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
I hear a wild Alpha. Alpha's up in the lane. Looks like Alpha finding the kill. It was actually in the left tri-bush there. Are you kidding me? Maurice the Beast getting in there deep. Gonna find another kill. Does not care about these turrets apparently.
I'm not gonna lie. Can I move my iPad a little bit over?
Yeah, dude. Move it over a little bit.
It is hard to play like my arm outstretched like this.
All right, guys. Eyes are on Twitch chat right now. I want to know, Twitch chat, who do you think is the best player currently in the game right now?
That's a big question.
That's a big question. But, you know, who is the best player here in this game?
Oh, in this game?
In this game right here, right now. Well, like, you thought I was asking, like, overall best player, best VG player?
I would easily have given it to anyone else. Anyone but me right now.
Yeah.
Dude. They have a Scud in there.
Maybe, yeah, the way I worded that wasn't good. They're all naming people that aren't in the game. Silver, I see you. Yeah, both ups. A good suggestion as well.
Ow.
We got some Niv Mets in here.
For real?
Yeah, there's
There's a little bit of love for, even though it's not fully deserved, I don't think.
Niv Met. A not Niv Met.
I have... Okay.
Maurice!
I can't help you, Maurice. I want to. Truly.
Oh, Termination Protocol, 481 damage onto the Kestrel.
No!
But look at that.
Oh.
Look at this garbage Kestrel just cleaning up here. I
I'm
mean,
sorry, Maurice.
you could be godly Kestrel, you could be a garbage Kestrel. Doesn't matter.
I tried. I'm sad.
Did you try hard?
I tried really hard.
I am very close to Nivmet here in proximity. I see no sweat forming upon the forehead.
Oh, okay.
I leaned in, team. I leaned in to see if he was in a full sweat. Not yet.
Oh, okay. We'll get there.
Yeah, Mac Daddy having fun. All these guys having some fun here. Thanks for tuning in. Just a community matchup, get things warmed up, and of course we'll get the show rolling after this. We'll talk about some different things. We got some info to reveal to you guys. So it should be pretty tasty.
Down. Oh god.
Impale off the mark. One shot off the mark. Look at the triangulating the misses.
Please live.
There. Look at this Arden. Just holding that mustache push down. He doesn't even know there's a scout trap there. They had a vision. Oh, look at the gauntlet comes down. It's really the Lance left out to dry. Termination Protocol's going to come through. Not as much damage as last time. That's going to be enough to find the first kill
like
in the second. Well, I mean, Arden doing pretty good work here. With the backup that Nivmet brings to this team, it's like they could do almost anything.
I actually stunned the Kestrel on the gauntlet. She just went invisible during that time. So I was,
yeah.
Double stun.
Let's see, what do you got for items right now?
Right now, I'm going pretty standard. I picked up a little bit armor for... Okay. Get off of him.
Well, they locked onto that Ringo.
It's cool. I got him. I need to go home, though.
Arden thinking about teleporting home. I don't know if that's the call. It's Maurice the Beast just jungling like a mastermind. Did he cancel off your TB?
Yeah, he did.
Who does that?
What a jerk. He's rude.
When you see a friend trying to teleport out, guys, courtesy would say, let your friend teleport. Prime directive in. Gonna be starting this fight out, but that's just the Lance that caught. So Maurice the Beast actually carry core charge. He's in there.
Oh,
Arden's backing him up. Termination Protocol. Who's he gonna go for? Gets it on Kestrel. 475. That just happened. 952 damage. Keep it going. Let's go.
We ain't done yet.
Let's go, red team. Da 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 da. Dude, okay. This is what I was talking about. This CP Alpha, dude. Hellfire Brew comes through. Just style points.
Mac, you could just moved out the way. It's a pretty clear shot.
Just style points. Well, okay, you guys are pretty much rolling right now. Was that their mistake? Did you guys outplay them?
I think that fight in the lane really turned it around for us. We got a lot of gold off.
Yeah. That gauntlet into the triple kill plus the turret.
Oof.
Oh.
That was a swing.
That's smooth. All right, so what's the play here? What's the plan? We're about 10 minutes into this one. This is just map control time, huh?
Oh, yeah. So after we take this, we can probably pressure. If we can take out their miner, that'd be awesome for us. Like, that would give us jungle control as well. We got him out once. Hang on, let me...
Yeah, these guys obviously playing a little bit more careful right now, but they can't afford to get just pinned in. Though they will get the guaranteed farm if the lane's going to be pushed up like this. Of course, it's not going to be going to everybody.
Nah. I swear, if you had gotten hit by that again, Mac.
What were you going to do?
Nothing.
Just instant DC?
I would mock him a second time.
Well, this is just map control right now. Taking about half the jungle, forcing the lane, getting vision down. Man, I wonder if this Arden's going to put a scout trap down on that left tri-bush.
Nope.
Or he just...
I got a stack of flares.
Just got a stack of flares. Look at that.
Dude, you know, most people don't... I think flares are like the greatest vision item ever.
Yeah. Is that because you're letting the opponent know that you have vision on them, or?
If he was in comms with me, I would have literally said, I'm gonna throw down a gauntlet. Oh well.
Throw down the gauntlet.
Throw it down.
Niv.
Yes.
I want to see a wild gauntlet come out. That's like the borderline gauntlet. You might catch them, but you might not.
A Walu gauntlet? Is that what
wild?
Oh,
Walu?
a Walu gauntlet. I'm like,
You know, I wanna
what
see
is
the wild
this
gauntlet come out.
thing? And how do I do it?
I think you're far enough ahead where you can start to roll the dice.
Yeah,
also,
I don't have any cooldown, so
have you? Are we considering the Echo Gauntlet here?
hell no.
All right. we're not considering the throw apparently.
I mean, you know all about the throw.
I do.
The art of the throw is...
It's a wonderful way to go ahead and give the game back the other way. Impale, two-man Githian wall. Lance starts this off. Gauntlet going to come down on an Ninmet. They turn it around.
You want to...
I don't know about this. I'm waiting for Maurice the Beast to show up. Get a couple core... Are his core charges actually up? Broken Mist starting to stack up. They've got one. They're looking for more. Maurice is in. He doesn't even have to activate that termination protocol, but he will here at the end. Gonna go for the Lance. Prime directive, okay. And Lance is gonna go down. That's the ace on the backside of it. Didn't even need the strongest hero on this team right now.
Me?
No.
You see what I did there?
Kappa. Cap Kibo.
Oh, man.
All right, 13 minutes in.
Good man.
One shot, one miss. Just threads the needle. It's more of a informational request right there. He's like, is anybody in that bush?
You know, I won't lie. I have used it like that before.
A little Kessie flare.
Just like throw it out. Okay, so I have a contraption now. So here you go.
Okay.
There I actually just bought it just for this reason of throwing down vision.
I like it. Yeah, so I mean, you get into the flares, you're
Never
saving your money up, get that contraption, make it work for you. Right now, looks like B-side's gonna be able to take Goldmine, get up here, and will they defend this turret? Turret's going to go down, but how's 18 put themselves in a bad position here? Looks like they're gonna get out clean. Oh, that hurts. How do you feel about this, Nimit?
I hate this bush with Lance.
How do you feel about this Koshka? Just getting deep behind turrets and teleporting out.
You know, I'm not gonna comment on it because I didn't like that. I don't know what she's doing actually.
Yeah. It makes me wonder who on your team would be responsible for punishing something like that.
Whichever dev is watching.
Well played, sir. So, wild Koshka. Proxy farming. And, okay. Kestrel actually able to find the kill there. Onto Ringo. Ringo finds the kill back. That's the ace.
Did
Nivnet
Koshka just throw herself into the turret?
I think so. I think that's what happened.
Ah, okay.
Minimap is quite small on my screen. I'm watching from here.
So we actually implemented a mole into the enemy team.
Mm-hmm. That's what you say. You actually you sold him before the game loaded. Just get past the turrets. Just go proxy farming here. I don't know what this Arden's doing. It's like I'm waiting for the good manners. There's the gauntlet against the wall. What a play. Nivmet, I'm just absolutely loving it right here. Nivmet trying to find these kills to go ahead and end this one out. Maurice the Beast and Nivmet cannot be stopped, team.
No! Oh!
All right, Nivmet, you're pretty far ahead. This game was for fun, blah, blah, blah. If this was like a competitive match and you were this far ahead, what would your advice be to the A team right now?
The enemy team?
Yeah.
Give up.
Okay.
No, I'm just messing. Of course not.
It's
you know what? I'm just gonna do this right now.
Valuable piece of advice. You got to know when to give up.
No, I don't actually. That wouldn't actually be my advice. That was really a joke, in all honesty. Oh, okay, really?
Oh, garbage. Kestrel able to get back to the healing platform. Booty Brew comes in. She's going to get back to the healing platform again. I don't know about this name, this garbage name. Pretty elite garbage
Yeah,
at
this
this point.
Kestrel's actually really good.
Gauntlet down. Zoning him out. Bane Crystal.
I messed that up.
It's going to be going down. Congratulations, Nivmet. You feel like a winner.
Well, considering everyone in here was like VG Silver, yeah.
Yeah. Para. High five. Look at this guy. I mean, it was a pretty even game till that 3-man gauntlet came down in the lane.
Boom.
Yeah.
Double stun and trapped the third one. Seemed really good.
Felt good. They were all caught out of position. Nivmet, you've played Arden before. I could tell.
Once or twice.
Once or twice.
Like someone told me to try him this time for like my second time on this stream, I think. Yeah.
It's good. It's good, hero.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let you know right now. If you got some questions, you can tweet. Is it tweet at Vainglory, hashtag VG questions? Just use the hashtag VG questions.
Oh.
And yeah, we might be able to answer these questions on stream.
How about we go through a couple of these questions then?
Let's do it.
Okay. What's up? Give me the first question.
Okay, it's up on stream.
Oh.
Why did you decide to stop skill tier resets per season?
It's a really good question, and I have been asked that a lot in recent weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's been talked about in a lot of streams.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of Twitter
want
conversations.
Some sort of resetting, you know, for clear up certain areas of ranking, etc. But so here's the thing: there's two numbers here. There's MMR and there's ELO. We're going to call visual skill tier your ELO, and then there's your MMR. So let's say I'm a Vainglory's bronze player at 2400 ELO. I mean MMR.
Okay.
And we do the skill tier reset, and my visual goes down to 0. I'm like, okay, I'm at 0. The way it works is you actually accelerate up to where you're supposed to be.
Right.
So I will skip, like I'm in bronze just beginning. I go to silver in one game, and then I jump to gold in one game, right? And it'll accelerate me to get me back to where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
It will still match me based on my MMR, so I'll still be playing against other Vainglory.
Like, even if you look like you're tier 1, you're matched against players who might already visually be ranked up in VG?
Which is actually a big pain point as well, because like some players were like, oh, why was this person on my team if they're down here? Well, their MMR was
when they add you to commend you on how well you performed in the last match with them.
Of course.
Just the most common thing.
Like, and so it accelerates you up, right? But it actually does nothing to really. It doesn't really do anything. Like, so people would get on their accounts, get themselves back to VG, and then the account would sit there and collect dust until the next season.
It's kind of like you're an active player.
You become inactive at the moment that you.
So what about
where you wanted to go?
Does decay affect your visual, or is that your MMR?
Decay is the system that we're trying now to combat that. So now, if you're VG and you want to keep that VG, you have to play, or you're going to lose it. And this forces players to constantly play, and in a way, it forces that people who, are inactive, to sort of like play where they're supposed to be, I suppose.
Yeah. But I mean, the argument though, some people are like, okay, well, dude got VG Silver. Now, dude comes in every couple days with 2 other really good players and plays a game. Wins it.
And that's fine. If he's VG Silver. And
if he's able to win a game, you're saying.
Look at it this way. If only has to play a game, every 6 days, 7 days, and there's 3 months to a season, you still have to, to go without losing, or at least to win enough where you don't lose more than you were at.
Right.
You still have to be a good player, right? You still have to be a Vainglorious level player at that level to not get chunked and get dropped to POA or VG Bronze or whatever your example was at the time. And this isn't just for VG. This is for all tiers, right? The decay system varies from tier to tier. Uh, we sort of like went with how casual it is, but yeah. So that is why we don't do it anymore because it actually wasn't doing anything because people would just hit VG and then stop. And
How
so
do you feel about the system, though?
I like the decay system a lot more. A lot of people would like now you have to keep playing, right? In a way it keeps people who, if they belong where they're supposed to be, it's not going to really affect them. And
Hmm.
if they don't belong there for whatever reason, whether they, stop playing for a little while or whatever, it'll drop them.
I mean, also, and I can't like speak for everybody. These are just different arguments. But
Of
people are
course,
like, things have become so convoluted over, people playing once a week, but they used to play much more, and blah
they
blah 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 blah.
they
So
may have
it
seen
feels like
him.
it's at this point, some people are like, just wipe the slate, you know?
That is possibly the worst thing that we could do. So, there is during season one, we actually did something called the compression, and this is the closest thing to that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we brought everyone's actual MMR, not their elo, and we squished it down.
Mm-hmm.
Now the issue with that is now you threw our high level players in with also the mid tier and lower level players, right? Which ended disastrously. We were dealing with that backlash for a while.
Yeah.
And after, a couple months, it shifted itself back out to where it was supposed to be for the most part.
But those
But
couple months were kind of brutal for
yeah,
the players that weren't good.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
the
for
higher
for
tier
for
players.
like you could even if you were a high tier player, you could get matched up and you didn't know into three high tier players, and you're
Mm.
just like, oh well, I have two people who are not meant for this matchup.
Yeah.
Crud. Or it could be like I'm here to have like just play. I may be a tier 6 or 7 and or somewhere even below that, and still get wrecked. Why? Because this was not a fair match. And for to go
Because Echo Arden is not strong.
no, it is not. but
Yeah, I
but
mean, I hear what you're saying.
yeah, exactly. But to go say I want a full reset and put everyone at 0, it would take months and months for it to all shift itself out,
Yeah.
and then it would be even worse than it was before for that period of time till it's separated again. Like that is possibly the worst thing that you could ask for. Um, let's move on though. We've been on this one for a long time. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's a passionate subject for
It is.
me.
A lot of people have opinions on it. I was trying to read chat and see what people were feeling about it. But yeah,
Okay,
makes sense.
so let's see here. Let's go. If you were to make another crystal item, what would it be? Something new from the top of your head. What do you got? Give me something new from the top of your head.
I want an activatable.
Okay.
I want. Well, okay. We have Frostburn, slow. I mean, I was imagining slow tied to this. I mean, I'm just thinking of other like items that I love from other different games. One item that I want is like a nice AOE burst,
Okay.
activatable.
Okay.
That also maybe it applies. And then we also have Atlas to slow attack speed, right?
Okay.
We have different things. So maybe it could slow move speed. It could slow attack speed, but at a different factor or rate, or maybe it affects you in a different way. But a nice like AOE burst, and maybe like an aura with it.
I can see that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like it's like a slowing field or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Like what if you hit your opponents with it?
Something cool happens.
Increase their cooldowns by 25%. Reduce your teammates' cooldowns by 25%.
That would be cool, but it would be infuriating. Like let's say you were going to hit your
That's the best kind of item.
the one that infuriates your opponent.
That's a good item. All right, what's
well, what if
Come
you
on.
got hit by it?
I don't know. I didn't really think this one through. What would you do? What would you crystal item? Wait, is it just a crystal item?
Yeah, it states crystal item. You know what? If I was gonna choose a crystal item, I want to see some mix up. As weird as this sounds, I want to see like a crystal item that has like weapon power on it and has like a conversion rate for crystal that you have, you get some other stat or something like that.
You can flip it between weapon and crystal on
Ooh,
demand.
That'd be cool.
Oh, we just broke the game.
Yeah, I mean, there would obviously be some huge balancing issues about it, but let's go on.
It's over.
When will there be new in-game pings / emojis in the game? This is something we're working on.
I'm working on that right
and
now.
Thinking about all the time. Communication between players.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot give you a straight answer, unfortunately.
Can you give us a sideways answer?
We're looking at it.
You're looking at it. Okay. Sounds good. Feels good.
Is there going to be a tier 11? So I actually
Is
have
that
to
from
go.
Leon?
Yeah, that is from Leon.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
So congrats to Leon. He reached that 3,000 mark. He passed it even. He's last time I saw he was at 307. Or I'm sorry, 3,007.
I got you.
And so I had to actually ask on this one just to be safe. And the answer to this question is no. There will not be a tier 11. We are looking into other ways to make the game more enjoyable for those at the top, and to give them something to sort of work for. So we have something else that we're looking into for that. But as it stands currently, there is no, and there will be no tier 11. And so, speaking on Leon and his proness.
Nice. Smooth.
Yeah, let me just shift over here.
Slide into the next segment here.
We have the preseason invitational. Oh, man.
Dude, this is going to be fun.
Look at this. You got Echo Fox, Fnatic, Immortals, Misfits, Energy, and Rogue. All new orgs. I mean, this is more your area, right, Humanist? Tell me what you're thinking on this a little bit. Like,
I mean, I just think about. I mean, it's based off of our experience and history with the esports as it has been, right? That's where it all comes from when we formulate our opinions. Looking at where things are headed with these new orgs coming in, absolutely just gets me hyped, excited. I can't even imagine, because the top teams have had support from organizations, right? But there's been so many talented guys that are, they don't have the stability, whatever. That's what these orgs bring, stability. These guys are going to get the practice. The level of competition has never been higher than it is coming into the season, and it's only going to get better.
So we have the date here. It's this Sunday, the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
It is. It's going to be fun. Honestly, what is it, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern?
I was trying to think of a better word than that, but
you hung on the L for a second.
Yeah.
It's going to be lovely.
Lovely.
It's going to be a lovely event.
Out of these new orgs, any of one of them that you're super excited about?
Well, we'll go ahead and talk about each one of the teams, and then maybe we can talk about individually which ones get us
let's do that.
Pretty excited. This is a team that definitely I'm excited to watch. I think has a lot of potential for success. I mean, this whole year, but it's coming into the season. Obviously this is where they are. Cole the Meek, Mixi. These guys have history. These guys
they were TSM for a while. Like, it's great to see them back in the fray.
It really is. And then who do you add into that mix? Lone Delphi. Lone Delphi is a playmaker.
He is. Like, that guy is incredible, and I don't think they could have picked up a better third.
Yeah, and then we have supporting in this realm of things. I don't know if his role is officially coach.
I believe it is.
Fuji's in here as well, and Fuji, he brings so much to this team. Like, I mean, you talk about experience in the scene. He's got it in spades. So looking at this group of guys right here who have played, but without that analytical mind, kind of sitting in, molding and shaping them, I think this is a special team.
I think this team's going to do incredible. It's great to see. And next we got... So I have a Ready Player One whispering in my ear.
Oh yeah.
For some cool things we're going to talk about and reveal. But we'll...
Is that later today, or is that on Sunday?
It's going to be on Sunday, though.
There's actually... Sunday is not going to be just good esport action, which it will be. There will be more. You guys want to be here watching it. That's what I gotta say.
We're gonna show off some pretty cool things. So
Yeah.
you're gonna want to watch this.
Yeah, for sure. Not to mention the giveaways that are happening.
Oh, so this is a name that I've been hoping and praying would show up in the scene, and they were just waiting to find the perfect team. Fnatic.
Fnatic, yeah. I mean, if you guys follow esports, you know about Fnatic. This is
always a top contender. Whatever game.
Multi esport organization. Yeah, they're always at the top. Like whatever game that they get into. So obviously they've come in. They've picked up a pretty strong lineup here. So
oh my goodness.
A lot of the new orgs coming in are in North America, or they picked up North American teams. This is the EU team right here. Paul Matoro coming over from Team Secret. TechnoNet, they've played for Mouse. They played for Gangstars. I mean, these guys, they've been around the block. So really incredibly talented.
They have a lot of experience. Paul Matoro is always a crazy strong player. Netweled and Tetno have great synergy together. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this team does.
I mean, the synergy they bring, but not only that, these guys, I've seen them at live events when they were on different teams hanging out together. So yeah, they're friends.
Even when that actually goes really far. When you actually like to hang out and like talk with your teammates, like it makes a big difference than if you're just in it like it's not more than just a job then.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Oh, now this team, we got Immortals. I'm not gonna lie, this one's looking to me personally as one of the strong contenders.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love this team. Like every single game that they play is great to watch. It's always fun. It's always interesting, and each of them are a personality in its own. You got Vayne, Zio, and Aloha.
Oh my goodness! I mean, you could take these three players, label them PB and J, and they get out there and get stuff done. Would you bring an org like Immortals to give them a little bit of support to help them in their journey to the top, to that success? And just watch out. I mean, and they have also a lot of support. In who else is working with them? Sweet J.
That's right.
I believe Hot Sauce is working with them as well.
Hot Sauce is incredible analyst, while Sweet J he's taking the coach position.
Right.
It's great to see they have this guiding hand and team behind them to support them.
Yeah. So this is a squad to watch out for.
I do think so too. This is something we just announced. We got the Misfits. I am really excited to see them in here. Like I was surprised. I was like, wow, from left field. Sweet. We have Echo, King, and Illist. King is, I believe, Exhale, correct? From the original champions, North American champions.
Mm-hmm.
This is a team. Illist is a monster. That guy is buff.
Yeah, this is a squad that I think they also
all have so much talent.
Exactly.
Echo,
it's
like,
raw talent.
Yeah,
I mean, but you look back, obviously King brings a lot of experience, like competitively, right?
Yeah.
But there's talent across the board here. These guys, and it's not even like a wild card in the sense of like, oh, it's a team on the fringe of maybe making it. It's like wild card of like, are they going to just rock people, or are they going to be like in the top couple of teams?
Like. And this goes back to like an org giving them the tools now so they can, like they didn't have that kind of support before. So now they're like, okay, we have the support. We can focus.
Mm-hmm.
We can practice. And there's a name that that we have, which is great to see. Like I can't wait to see what this does.
This is really cool. This is really cool.
So next up, we got Energy. Chumbo, Hardik, and Gatsby. Hardik being one of the oldest names in the game.
Hardik is from... I'm just kidding.
I love
Hardik. I give Hardik a hard time. Energy, obviously. Okay, this is major org coming in here, picking up some very talented players, a lot of experience. Hardik, the most experience here. Gatsby, live event experience, super talented player.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Chombo is the super sleeper. I think that guy is. Watching them play, I was like, this guy is incredible. Chombo, I'm super looking forward to see play. Like every match I see, he's making plays.
Yep.
He brings his team together. Like I think that guy is the glue for this team.
That's why I saved him for last. I think, if we go back to the last couple seasons and when Best Chuck came on to TSM, and everybody knew Best Chuck's name in the pro scene, everybody respected him, but it was like, it was like, okay, Best Chuck is like in a position to like make a name for himself now. He did. He went out there and he
Oh,
just crushed.
definitely.
I
And I,
feel that's where Chombo is.
yeah,
He's in a very similar position moving forward.
like Gatsby and Hardick both have a ton of experience. You know, they've already like put their names out as
Mm-hmm.
incredible players.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited to see where they go. So, and then finally we have Rogue. Now we got Evil, Hammy, and Stormy. Man, like I've got a personal like I I'm, I want to see this team do incredible because they have so much talent. Like the Hammy, let's we don't even need to go into Hammy. We all know Hammy and
Just goes ham.
dude, he makes the best plays. Like and like when he calls himself Hammy, he means it. Like he pushes himself to the limit to the point where most players would just fail and break, but he comes out
Mm-hmm.
like successful and unscathed, and it's just great to see. Stormy and Evil, amazing players, like both of them. Like
I think that's a really good way to describe the play style is like pushing the line.
yeah,
So this is a team that is they're beating teams because they're pushing the line, but they're also exciting to watch because they're pushing the line.
exactly. And I've been rocked by these guys myself when I'm in queue. I see them on the other side, just like, oh, come on. And so finally,
this is the team I really wanted to talk about here.
I don't want to talk about this team.
So let's talk about this team. All right. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last team that you guys are going to be seeing playing Sunday. Nivmet, Gary, and Shinkaigen. You guys don't have like a stand-in just in case anything. It's just you three.
Oh, we got some.
You got some backups just in case.
Got a little backup.
All right. You guys saw Nivmet's Arden.
We got like
on
Hitman.
stream just now. I mean, maybe maybe they'll
okay.
have to think about that.
It was okay, and there were things to improve on.
No, obviously.
Oh my gosh, I just hoping we don't make fools of ourselves. But well, no, we're going.
That's easy to do.
No, we're going to rock this. We've got this.
I believe it. Gary and Shinkaigen and
yeah,
Niv.
like we have a lot of experience. Me and Shin were on Team Horizon together for a long time. Shin went on to be a VIPL World Champion. Gary was part of Lucky 13, one of the strongest teams / guilds at its time. Like we have.
Yuma Rankin was telling me she was carrying you guys the other day, and it was kind of like, he was like, "Where's my jungle? Where's my captain?"
We're still practicing. See, we have a lot of catch up to do. We spend so much time working on the game. We don't have as much time to play as we'd like. So important announcement and tons of reveals this Sunday on the 26th. Do not miss this one. Like you watch this, and you will not be disappointed. I'm sure with all the talent that's here. If only to watch the Super Evil team get beat up.
So, did we describe to people like how it's gonna be?
Okay.
Like the format, which is
sure
kind of unique the way it's all gonna.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be its own style, right? It's not gonna
run the gauntlet.
Yeah, you're gonna be running the gauntlet, and I'm not sure if we announced that yet. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that, but watch this Sunday and you'll find out for yourself. So, guys. Oh, man. Zekin has taught me to talk about upcoming balance changes.
This blows my mind.
And I know. No, what? You said we were going to hint at it, not just give them the straight numbers.
I don't even know what to say.
Zekin coming out of nowhere and one-upping me again. So we have Catherine. So Catherine was in a really strong spot, and we're like, oh, we'll tune her down a little bit, and we went a little bit farther, and then we're putting it back. We're adjusting, and so she's got quite a few changes coming in. Nothing particularly massive or like game breaking, but
no. I like these changes a lot.
Yeah, like her cooldowns have been changed. The stun duration is now much more equalized. Her cooldowns have all been altered. Even the movement speed buff on her A skill, her Merciless Pursuit, has been given a slight buff. She can get into there a little bit faster. Maybe she needs to get away or engage, whatever she needs.
It felt like a little weighted based off like you got to put a lot of points in to get like You know, so
Yeah,
it just kind of like smooths everything out.
yeah,
That's what it feels like.
she's gonna have a much more equalized time over the course of the match. Oh, okay. Do you guys want to see Fortress, Cruel,
Cruel,
Lance,
Lance,
Petal,
Petal,
Ringo,
Ringo,
or
or
Vox?
Vox. Those are the
Let
first
us
one
know,
or
chat.
three.
Type it in chat. Let's see what they say.
People say Buffozo. um,
Let's see what they got. Come on, chat.
come on, chat. This is all for you.
Nimit forgot to shave. Yes,
Fortress.
I did.
Let's talk about Fortress.
Fortress, throw it up. Oof. So this one, I love Fortress. I'm not gonna lie. He has an utterly aggressive playstyle that I really enjoy, and this change, this is the first change to his Truth of the Tooth, which is his A skill. Which it's going to decrease cost. Cooldown is coming down, and then
Oh
the
my.
damage is up. But look at how much the damage is coming up by, right?
Yeah. No, this is significant.
That's a substantial amount, especially at level 1. 40 damage at level 1 is tons.
So is my Jungle Fortress like really it?
I mean, we could try it.
Yeah.
I
mean, with these kind of changes,
I don't think Jungle Fortress really truly left. It's sort of been, but it's more of
but this kind of
niche.
change right here makes it like
right. You can push a much more aggressive early game.
Yeah, you have to respect when the Fortress jumps at you now.
And mind you, we may have we may have a couple other changes for our favorite little furry friend there.
What?
There, so we have. That doesn't mean like what we showed you may not be the only change. So
That's sneaky.
Yeah, well, I can't. This is me like Zeke can grab my cards and threw them on the table, and this is me like grabbing them up and like hiding them again. Like,
I love when the pitch of your voice raises when you're not sure what to say. Well.
All
right,
okay,
chat.
Guys, pick
go ahead
two more.
Pick two more out of.
I see a Vox.
Talk about Vox. Yeah, let's see Vox.
So this is a little bit tuning around for Vox. So this is going to take away a little bit of power from his weapon path and then put it back in CP. So Vox is pretty strong, right?
Right.
And so right now, like
Vox is one of the picks that's just hard to deal with.
Yeah, he's the top weapon carry right now. So or one of the top. So he's got a really high base damage ultimate that comes with a lot of utility. So we're gonna pull some damage away from that, and then we're gonna give it back its crystal ratio that we removed from it, roughly around 1.4.
Okay.
So it's been almost 2 years now since we removed the CP ratio off of him, but we're giving CP Vox his crystal ratio back. So
okay.
So the actual impact of the wait for it is going to actually hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit more, but you're gonna have to have at least you're getting into your second item. That's when you're gonna start to feel it.
It has ratio, which means you have to have crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, but it's definitely there's impact.
Yeah, I like it.
So, chat, what we got?
Ringo.
Ringo.
Are we talking Ringo?
They want Ringo. So again, another top weapon carry right now. We know Ringo's like very reliable, right?
Right.
But when we tried to like hit that reliability a long time ago, we reduced the duration of his B skill. So we realized that we can't touch his core identity, but what we're going to be doing is we're touching up on his energy costs. He can be him, but not for just not as long, or he has to be a little bit more conservative. Energy costs are up. His base energy is coming down.
Okay.
And
that's something you had to keep in mind already before, so it's definitely going to be
we're hitting
an actual factor.
The duration, the slow on the A skill too. So his window of time to make that play is shorter. So there is a lot where we don't want to touch the core identity of what makes Ringo, but the things supporting him we can mess with a little bit to make him less overbearing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's still going to be solid. He's still going to be good. But he either needs to be more conservative or he's just going to run out of energy much faster.
Yep.
Yeah, and mind you guys, there are other changes in that we're only teasing a little bit. So
you're teasing.
Okay,
Oh, what?
and yeah, I guess we're revealing this with Poison Shiv. It's
Oh,
getting a little bit of
yeah.
love. I personally love this item. I love any item that can be used as a counterplay item. But while this item was great against certain comps, it was too situational, and there were situations where it should be used that it still was overpicked by a tyrant's monocle or a breaking point.
Yeah.
So we're giving it a bit more attack damage, so you feel it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes less situational. It's still a situational item, but it's less
Yeah,
situational.
situational, but it's not much better in that situation. I mean,
Yes.
adding that extra weapon power is
Yeah,
pretty legit.
yeah, of course. It's just straight buff. Its damage is coming up by what 30 or what
10?
40% about roughly.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And so I can't. I'm not gonna do the math in my
Oh,
head
I
right now.
wasn't going into percentages, but
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay, guys. So remember this Sunday. Make sure to tune in on the 26th. Like there is so much to reveal here, right? And there's so much to watch. We have reveals coming in.
Just clear your schedule on Sunday.
Yeah, just.
Wait, do we have an idea of like how long the stream possibly will be, rough, give or take?
I believe it starts around
11 a.m. Pacific.
11 a.m. Pacific, and it will go until finish.
That was
so-
the. Okay.
Hey! I'm right though.
You are.
It'll take roughly 6 hours.
Yep. The sun will come
So-
up on Sunday, 11 a.m. We will start the show.
The sun will be
All right,
rising
pick a team.
to watch this match.
Pick a team. Who's gonna win this thing?
Oh, that can I pick myself?
Yeah.
I'm just messing. If I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna have to give it to Immortals. They've got the experience.
Dang. Really?
I mean, like a lot of teams are coming together here, and like Echo Fox is a huge contender. Rogue. A lot of these teams are like just really strong contenders, right? But this is a team that's been together for a long time, right? They have been together for at this point over a year.
Yeah.
Like none of these.
And they
teams,
play well at live events. Like
Yeah, they play
they're
well.
significantly better when they're in front of people for some
Yeah.
reason.
That's also true. They don't get stage fright. They have the synergy that you can only build up over time, right? Like teams, they break apart. They get new teammates. They come and go as
Yeah.
they go as they win and lose. But this one, no matter what, is stuck together. And I've got a lot of I have faith that they're gonna do really well, at least for like until the other teams catch up and start to synergize better.
Dang. Okay. I would actually have that would have been one of my top picks. I'm gonna go with Echo Fox.
You're gonna go with the Echo Fox? Yeah, I mean you got Mixi and Cole who have been together for a while, and then you throw in the playmaker Delphi.
That's kind of the wild card, but at the same time, I feel like it's not like it's gonna be like a mediocre high play, or it's gonna be like godly high play. I wouldn't expect him to like come in and make mistakes, maybe some nerves in front of people, but I would expect Delphi to come in and play, and then backed up by old Fuji himself.
I know, like that. I actually think that's gonna be a huge thing, like having that analytic mind behind them to pick apart the enemy teams and give pointers and even aid in things like drafting and
I know a lot of people got to watch Fuji as an analyst, but like it's to when we get to sit behind the scenes to just talk the game, like the way he approaches his analysis, it's really unique, and I think that's a huge factor when you're considering this.
I'm not gonna lie, I could watch Fuji for a while. Like that guy has a lot of knowledge, and
you just sit there and watch him.
Just watch. And the best part is like I don't even need to have volume. If the way he talks with his hands,
if he was bearded up, I could watch all day.
The way he talks with his hands makes it like I can understand what you're saying, even without you saying it. It's pretty great.
Yep.
I'm really excited to see what these guys do and where they go from here. Like I want to see that their synergies increase. I want to see like the play, like forming teams that are going to be like champions, right? Like it's not an easy road, but finally now that they have this kind of like support, as you were saying, from the orgs, I can't wait to see it.
What's crazy is that it simultaneously gets like easier and harder at the same time.
That's true.
Because like you're like, oh, we have support now, and like you know, a little bit of life stresses that were bringing me down, you know, keeping me from playing and practicing my hardest. All right, I'm here. I'm at the top of my game. Wait, everybody else is at the top of the game too.
Yeah,
Like,
so many organisms came in all at once, right?
yeah.
So it's this is fine. If you think when you're at your best you can win, that's fine, but you have to win while everyone is at their best.
Well said.
It's gonna be great to see. So guys, this once more, come watch Sunday the 26th. Starts big reveals, big announcements, big competition.
Giveaways.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
So this has been the Wednesday Dev Time stream. Thank you, Humanists, for joining us. It's been an utter pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
So guys, take care. We'll see you all next time and have a wonderful day.